Hello, everybody. My name is Hellkaiser, and welcome back to Resident Evil 2. Uh, we're a little low on ammo, but we picked up a couple of guns. Uh, we're a little injured, but we've got the club key, and now we're going to go unlock the rest of the doors left in the mansion that we haven't unlocked yet. Or not the mansion, but the police station. Same thing, this place is fantastic. I don't like walking through here. I feel like something's going to jump out at me like the dog in the original Resident Evil. To this day, that's still one of the most terrifying moments. Because it's a jump scare, yes, but it's not a jump scare in the sense that... I don't know how to word it. You know, like, it's still a scripted moment, but it's not like it's one of those things where you can tell there's going to be a jump scare here. You're just walking down a hallway like you have 1,000 times, and suddenly it's different. You know what I mean? And I think that's why it was more effective. Back then, it's just like I said, horror games seemed to hit a lot different back in this time period. It seemed like people really put a lot of thought and a lot of care into everything. Wasn't just like laid out and planned like it is now. You know, like, okay, we got to put a jump scare here, and we're going to have a... Like, if you look at Outlast 2, I think, what's it called? I think it's called Outlast. The one that had like we're using the mental asylum in the first game. I think it's called Outlast. I played it years ago. I don't remember all this stuff super well. And it was the first one was a pretty decent little game, but I mean, all it was like scripted chase sequences, and everything was very scripted. The second game took that a step further. There's something down here. I don't think I've ever been this way. Get off me, quick. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. I don't care which room this is, but it'll at least reset them. Okay, this is where, like, that flicker came out and attacked me. Take a look at the map. Okay, just a couple of rooms off. You know, it's impressive when you actually think about how many things was like 60 FPS on the PS1 and stuff like that. I mean, I know it's very small things, you know. It's like different rooms and stuff like that, or like the door opening animation is like 60 FPS and stuff like that. But when you really think about it, you know, I didn't even know that 60 FPS was even accomplishable at that time period. Okay, this is that gear I've been needing. The light the queen, the king, and the jack, then the carriage will start running. What? Light the queen, the king, and the jack, and then the carriage will start running. Is this the last? That's another film roll. I need the last plug, though, to get that thing to start running. It's totally messed up. Okay, it looks like they were filming something. The number 11 has been at. You can light a fire here. Okay, that flame is way off. Number 12 has been at. Will you turn the faucet on? How would I turn the faucet on? Number 13's been at. You already lit it. Okay, what's that doing for me? Is there like a note or anything I can read here? First aid spray. I actually could use that. In fact, I am going to use it because I'm in the caution zone. I got too much gear on me too. I need to be able to dump some of it. Okay, I don't know. It's already lit. It's already lit, but... Okay, maybe because the three things are lit, will that turn this carriage now? Light the queen, the king, and the jack, and then the carriage will start turning. I did that. At least I think I did that. The way that flame is off center, it's hard to tell. Okay, because I'm not standing where... Okay, that's that. That's... Okay, there's an order then to turning these on. Why is my TV...
To help you find...
Oh. Sorry, for some reason my TV decides to... It has like that Google thing. I wish I could figure out how to turn that off. Okay, let's try it this way. It's like a puzzle, clearly. Let's try... There's only so many possible sequences. Find that one spot. There we go. Yellow the King, baby. What I like about this is I'm not even having to use guides or anything except for the fact that the picture, or the library section was a little bit off to me. I couldn't tell if it was because of the 3D or maybe I just wasn't looking at it. But I'm actually just doing this by myself, you know? I like that feeling. This room right here is about one of the only ones I actually have left any zombies alive in, which is kind of funny to me too. Fuck off, honey. Nope. Go around here. I don't have ammo to waste, so I'm certainly... I can afford to spend a shotgun shell if I know I can get like 2 in a group or if I'm desperate. But I'm not going to waste like magnum rounds or anything just simply because it might save me from a little bit of difficulty. That's unwise. We're back in the main hall, so I can at least dump some gear and stuff. Since we're going to be coming back to this hall because I've got to go here to process the film, I'm going to take out that liquor. I'll hold the shotgun shells on me for now. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this machine pistol. I honestly should have left it if I was going to do a B playthrough. And I'm going to get rid of the Magnum. I don't need any of that. This is what I need right here. I don't even know what that small key goes to. I found one place or 2 places that needed a small key, but I found nothing else. But you know, I don't want to have to need it and not have it. What's that, like, short-circuiting thing? Board will short out soon. Oh, maybe on hard mode, those zombies like come back through there. And, okay, that wasn't even a fair hit right there. Fine, shells and Tilda. It's amazing, I kept screwing up, whatever the name is for Lady's Bazooka in Devil May Cry. I think it's Helena Ann or something like that. I can never get that thing straight. But somehow I can remember Matilda. You know, why does my brain work like that? I have no idea. Okay. I thought maybe I could use that key in here for something, but apparently I can't. Doesn't hurt to check. Check everything. I've honestly been flying through this series, and I really like that. It's been very fun to get to sit and play through this old game. Let's check the map. Because I don't think there's... Okay, this hallway is actually a red room. Now, was it always red, or is it just because I'm in it? Because I thought, if I'm not mistaken, red means that the place still has something you have to search. Okay, apparently I was wrong. Maybe that's only in the remake. See, stuff like this keeps confusing me. I don't know why they made it this way. Oh yeah, this is where those zombies might push through the doors at me. In the remake, I don't know why they wanted to make it like Scenario B. I mean, I guess realistically that's like the ultimate survival horror version of the game, but you know, to me, it felt kind of off that they wanted to make it, you know, tougher for some reason. They already did all of it. They burnt the hole in there, trying to make sure there's nothing. There's just like one little thing that needs a key or something, which it doesn't appear to be anything. Oh, sorry if my mic sounded a little funny. I had it moved the wrong way. I hope it's not too bad of a problem. Okay. I forgot that since I unlocked that shortcut, I didn't have to go that way, but at least that's a liquor I don't have to deal with now. Okay, into the dark room. Develop the film. Ugh. Picture in front of the Arcuous Taylor. Regressed into a zombie within 2 hours. Subject repeatedly complained about severe agitation of the epidermis in addition to the feeling of nausea. This happened up to the moment he lost consciousness. Pictured by Robert Lambert. Okay, so that's not really anything of any actual importance to me, but it is something important, I guess, to the plot. Okay, drop a save state. And move on. Okay, now go upstairs because we gotta get back up to the cogs. I wonder if Claire is still going to be in this room. Yeah, let's check the STARS office and see if she's still there. Or did she, like, leave anything when she left? She's not here. Desk is organized. It probably affects the owner's personality. Yeah, there's nothing here for us. Oh well. I can't even open that now. Come a little further down the hallway, please. Now go, 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 go. Isn't this the one in the remake where you also had to blow a hole in the wall, or there is it's like a shower, you know? It's amazing how much that they actually changed for the remake, you know, it's little things that you wouldn't actually really think that were that big a deal or anything just got changed. I don't know why. It's not like I'm complaining or anything, it's just, you know, when I see something that's kind of strange, you know, I try to call it out for being strange. Maybe it's something in that secretary's room. I thought maybe her desk was locked or something. And I need the key. What the heck was that? Oh, now they're coming in through that. That's not where I am, though. So I don't really need to be that concerned. Yeah, they added like different statues though, because I remember like you had to get 3 statues to open up the fountain or something, and now you don't. Oh, that's a liquor over there. Crap. And I'm not where I need to be, and I never dumped shotgun ammo at least, and I guess I don't really have to right now. I need to get up to a higher floor. I like how now they're starting to like repopulate. It's not so much that it's unmanageable, you know what I mean? A lot of, like I said, more modern horror games throw too much at you. Like, I loved the Condemned series. You know, you don't hear many people talking about it anymore, but Condemned Criminal Origins is a fantastic horror game, and its sequel, Bloodshot, wasn't bad. I actually really liked Bloodshot. But in the last half, it becomes a little bit too actiony. And then there was a great game on the Xbox and on PC called Call of Cthulhu or something like that, Dark Corners. Fantastic little game. But the last half, it becomes too much of a shooting gallery. It becomes so much of a shooting gallery, in fact, it's not really as fun as it once was. And I felt like that affected it, you know, and that was like 2005 when that game came out, and then Condemned 2 was like 2008, 2009, and then the Fear series. I love the original Fear. I've got to cover that on the channel sometime. Still to this day, a horrifying game. The second and third games, though, not so much. It became more of a shooting gallery. By the time 3 came around, it was like co-op, you know, a lot of horror series, like Dead Space 3 and Resi 5 and 6 and all that, they all started going to co-op. I don't know why. Nobody liked it. You know, I don't get why they don't just let me. That's one other little... It's more of a quality of life thing. Instead of making me manually select the item in my inventory, just pop it into place if I got it. I feel like I did that much sooner in the remake. You know, I feel like some things are just out of sequence, too. Which I guess is the problem of the remake, but you know what I mean. There's the night plug. There we go. I got all the plugs. It's an old dust chute. Will you jump down? Yeah, that's gotta be safe. And I stuck the landing.
No! Get away!
And that's Mr. X. Is it? No, it isn't. That's Birkin that did it there, so they changed it. Yeah, that's another thing that got changed, yeah. It's honestly fascinating, like, how many things could they possibly change, you know? Like, I get that they wanted Mr. X to be more than just the second scenario character, which makes sense, because, I mean, realistically, I don't know how many people did the second scenario. I don't know, like, the freaking statistics on it. But I know personally, whenever I replay the game, I don't play the second scenario that much. I just, if I want to play Claire's story, I play Claire's story and stuff like that. I haven't replayed this game that much.
Can you still hear me? Come on, answer! Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story. Ben. Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay. Hang in there, Ben. Oh,
He's turning into a zombie.
my chest! It's burning! What's wrong?
Ugh, that is horrifying. That's like the aliens. That's actually badass.
Good God, what was that?
Mail to the chief. To Mr. Brian Irons, chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. We have lost the mansion lab facility due to the actions of the renegade operative, Albert Wesker. Fortunately, his interference will have no lasting effects upon our continued virus research. Our only present concern is the presence of the remaining STARS members, Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. If it comes to light that the STARS have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in such a manner that it would appear to be purely accidental. Continue to monitor their progress and make certain that their knowledge of this does not go public. Annette will continue to be your contact throughout this affair. William Birkin. 2. Same thing. I have deposited the amount of $10,000 to the account for your services. This term as per our agreement. The development of the G virus scheduled to replace the T virus is near completion. Once completed, I am certain that I will be appointed to a member of the executive board for Umbrella Incorporated. It is imperative that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are still attempting to uncover information on the project. Continue to monitor their activities and block all attempts to investigate the underground research facilities. William Birkin. Okay, this is my problem with Resident Evil, and this is something that realistically, anybody who doesn't know national laws, I mean, I'm not no expert, but chemical warfare, it's like there are laws, that's why there's NATO and stuff like that. There are rules and regulations to warfare. You can't just nuke a city because it's an act of war. That's a war crime. There's certain things you can't do. I mean, look at the situation going on in Europe right now. I can't say, I'm afraid to say anything because I don't know what YouTube's policies are and I don't want to get in trouble. But there's been talk of cluster bombs used there, and I know that's outlawed in some countries. There's things like that. You're not allowed to do certain things. There's rules of engagement. There's laws and stuff like that. You can't just do whatever you want. And chemical weapons are not allowed to be developed, like that. You can't just develop a virus, in a lab like they were. Well, I mean, depending on what your belief is on this pandemic, maybe you can. But you know what I highly doubt that a pharmaceuticals company would be, clearly, I don't know if they're sanctioned. I'm guessing they're supposed to be unsanctioned, and they're just developing this. Who are they going to sell it to? Because if it ever comes back that it's done by Umbrella, they'd be gone forever. They'd go bankrupt. They'd be arrested. There'd be so much stuff that happens. But I get that, the world of Resident Evil is a little bit different. Chemical warfare and biological warfare is the primary ways of conflict in this universe. But still, it kind of seems a little off, We have a problem. I have received information informing me that Umbrella HQ has sent spies to recover my research on the G virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me, as it represents my entire life's work. So apparently even some of Umbrella didn't like this, or they were wanting to use it for different means. Search the city thoroughly for any suspicious persons, detain any such individuals by whatever means deemed necessary, and contact me immediately through Annette. With these precautions, any possible threat should be eliminated. I will not allow anyone to steal my work on the G virus, not even Umbrella. William Birkin.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait! Hey! Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Okay, there we go. Split up, I like that. Now, I'm not really fully certain of all these rooms. Okay, that just leads me to the sewer. But is that the sewer I'm supposed to take, or am I supposed to go all the way down? I'm going to assume that's the sewer I'm supposed to take. But there's no more dogs or any lickers or anything like that, or spiders. I can handle dogs, I can handle zombies, I can handle chest-bursting zombie monsters. I can't handle spiders. Okay, this is the safe room. I'm going to have to pull those things out of storage. Okay. There we go. I don't think I ever grabbed any of the ribbons from here. Yeah, I'll take those ribbons. I'm still not going to save just yet. I'll just wait to the end of the episode. But I am going to drop a quick save. Okay, when was that save? Yeah. Okay, this is the room, isn't it? Yeah. Ugh. That is one ugly motherfucker. Oh, it's got bugs coming out of it. Crap, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. How do I crush these? Run them over. Get off me. Run them over. Get off me. Get off me, you little leech. Flock off. Crap, get off me. Get off me. I'm stuck in this corner with these. He's regenerating. And I can't get past him. Get off me! Go over to the fuse box. There's no time to check it. Off me! Who invented this? These things are freaking annoying. I don't remember these things. Crap. Did I take the Magnum along for this? I don't remember if these things die or not. I'm gonna take my Magnum. Or the Lightning Hawk. It's amazing how the names have changed over the years. You know, sometimes it's a Magnum, sometimes it's based off of like real weaponry, then they change the name, like the Samurai Edge, and is what it's called in like the later games and stuff like that. Or was it always called a Samurai Edge pistol? Man, that's ugly. I like the exposed brain though, like the liquors and stuff like that. Get off me. How am I supposed to crush those things? Just never stop moving? Get off me. Crap, of course I complete. Missed two. Please tell me it's actually dead. Get off me! Get off of me! Get off of me! I don't have any health items. No, I squished that one. Squish already. Mongrel. Squish it. Squish the thing under your feet. This is ridiculous. It just hops back on me before I ever get turned around. There. Okay, he has nothing to say about that, neither do I. Looks like the panel released the lock. Yeah, I know. There we go. There we go. Okay, I feel like I need to actually heal up before I go down here because I don't want to get stuck in the situation. It's going to be bad for me. I really like the pacing of this game. Like, if you'll notice, there's not an episode where I feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. Sometimes some of the games I play, I look at what I'm doing, and I think to myself, geez, I am not accomplishing anything right now by doing any of this. And I don't like it when I feel like that. I like to always feel like I am making progress. To me, you know, if you're not making progress, you might as well not be playing the game almost. You know, I hate something that's so slow of pace that it ends up making me feel like I'm wasting my time. Like, that's why I didn't like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It felt like every hour I sunk into the game, there was so many left before me that it wasn't fun. It wasn't engaging. It wasn't enjoyable. You know, at a certain point, I just said I had enough. Like, I know the new expansion's out, and it looks more along what I thought the game should have been in the first place, a little bit more mythical and stuff like that, which is sort of the problem I've had with all of these games. Hello.
Ada! What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere, not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Look, Ada, as an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together.
But you keep wanting to split up with Claire.
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
Let me put it this way. I wouldn't necessarily distrust anybody who said, you know, I'm looking for my boyfriend and stuff like that in a zombie apocalypse. However, Ada is supposed to be very pretty. Or at least she looks pretty in the games. You know, I would be looking at more of what I'd see as a delicate woman with a gun and a dress. You know, and be thinking, you know, it's a bit suspicious that this woman in a backless dress with a gun, she's got no pockets. I mean, let's be realistic. She's got nothing on that dress. Would be, at least in the sequel, or the remake, they said she was a Fed, which made a little bit more sense, you know, as to why she was here. Like, she just happened to be stuck here with everything else. But it seems really off. I will admit that was something I didn't mind them changing in the remake, because it's kind of one of those things where the more you look at it, you keep shaking your head and going, yeah, I don't necessarily believe that this broad's on the up and up. And I get that, like, Leon's supposed to be like a rookie here, but I can't believe that he's that gullible. You know what I mean? Okay, this is a save room. With the typewriter. I like how there's always 2 ribbons at the typewriter. That way, even if you used up all of your ribbons, you are guaranteed that you'll be able to at least save your game twice. I always felt like that was a really, really good design choice by the developers. Sewer management facts. User list of the connecting facility. On the 1st and 3rd Wednesdays of the month, Angelica Market, Chief of Maintenance, will make use of the facilities. Be sure to reduce the moisture levels in the facility by activating the fan, as the equipment she will be using is susceptible to the effects of the water vapors. On the 28th of every month, the chemical transporter Don Weller will use the facility. The chemicals he will be transporting are extremely volatile. Extreme caution should be observed throughout their transport. On the 6th and 16th of every month, Police Chief Brian Irons will visit the facility to attend the regular meetings that take place in the lab. On the 4th Friday of every other month, William Birkin will use the facility to conduct a training seminar for the Chicago branch of the Umbrella Inc. As the probability of an attack upon Dr. Birkin will be high, take every measure conceivable to guard his life. You will be informed of this and other potential visitors in the times as they arrive as needed. Guide them to the facility to their destination safely. We expect nothing but the best from you. Charles Coleman, Secretary-Chief, Umbrella Headquarters. That's a lot to take in. So what all is this supposed to be? The 4th Friday of every other month, and then the 6th and 16th of every month, on the 28th of every month, and then on the 1st and 3rd Wednesdays of the month. I'm one of those people, I'm not good with stuff like that. If you used to say that to me, I just go, what? And not remember a word of it. Why does that look like it's... That's why. Oh, it's just because the door is off-center. That's all that is. And there's like a lift over here. Drop a save before we go anywhere.
Ada! Heads up!
Okay, crap. I took a bullet there.
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
Thanks for just leaving me. Realistically, I want to check that room then before I get shot there. I should have checked it already. So let's just reload that save state and check this. It's a door to the warehouse. Will you open it? Yeah, why wouldn't I open it? We go down the ladder. Man, could it be a little bit darker here? Oh, so she won't come with me down here. I can't see a thing. It's an alcohol lamp. Alcohol lamp? I've never really heard of an alcohol lamp. I've heard of oil lamp. Okay, so is there anything of any use to me down here? Shotgun shells. Thank you, Jesus. Anything else around here? Just mash X on everything. It's too dark to see anything. It's too dark to see anything. Too dark to see anything. That is why you always carry a lighter. It's funny because they don't show that Leon smokes, yet he carries a lighter. Okay. I like how they really do give you a lot of achievements, and it's not stupid stuff. Like a lot of, like if you, I've only ever platinumed like 3 games in my life, and that was Telltale's The Walking Dead on PS3, and that was simply because of the fact that
you earn the platinum just for playing the game. So I platinumed that game, and I platinumed Minecraft with my buddies years ago. And then I platinumed, what's it called? I platinumed Ratchet and Clank, the new one. I'm going to go ahead and use an ink ribbon and save the game. There we go. There we go. Just in case, because I don't necessarily always trust these save states. I've never really had one that failed me, but I just... Like, I'm one of those people, I like emulation. I love what emulation can do for games. It's a way of preserving them well past what's their, like, intended shelf life, you know? Because so many developers and publishers, there's more publishers, like GoldenEye. In 2008, Rare was going to make, you know how they did that Perfect Dark Xbox Arcade remake or remaster? They was going to do the same thing. And then it got shelved because of publishers and stuff.
Ada! Heads up!
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
I like how she's completely unconcerned for Leon's safety, even though he just took a bullet for her. Also, that bullet, it looked like it hit him in his armor. So wouldn't his armor have... I mean, it's a small caliber pistol bullet, which is exactly what those Kevlar vests and stuff are supposed to stop. And it isn't like he's just wearing a little bit of armor. He's got shoulder pads and stuff like that. I mean, he's wearing full-on proper armor. You know, almost like he's wearing SWAT gear. Okay, she went that way, so what's this? No. God help me, no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Get off me. Just push as many of them as you can and run. I hate bugs so much. I have no idea what purpose they serve, and if you tell me, well, they do this and that, I don't care. There's other things that can do that. Amazing accuracy.
Don't move. You're the one who was with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself.
Ada Wong.
Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-Virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe.
How did you know? Who are you?
Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-Virus. William Birkin.
What?
John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-Virus away from me.
G-Virus?
It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the
She could take that gun away.
Then that must mean the creature in the police department is...
Precisely. My husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
Isn't that supposed to be like Hunk, the forced survivor?
This way. It's sheer perfection. My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
Why were you so obsessed with making a chemical weapon? That's not something you necessarily call your precious.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop. You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first.
That's multiple bullet wounds.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body?
The G-Virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there.
What's up with the gas mask?
Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire! Fire! You son of a...
I'd be running if I was you.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus.
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
And create offspring. No.
See, that's why professionals want about a good 6 feet of separation. Am I supposed to do anything here? No. I like the bitch slap to knock her down.
Too bad.
So, I mean, at this point, if you didn't believe that Ada, though, was some sort of... You know, there's more to her than just a woman looking for her boyfriend, then you're kind of a little bit too innocent, you know what I mean? I don't need this right now. I like how she just won't pick up things that aren't for Leon, I guess. Although, you know, realistically, one of the things, I didn't really care that much for Resident Evil Zero. I played it when it first came out. Maybe not exactly when it came out, but, you know, a couple of years around the time it, you know, I had played, you know, I was raised in the PS2 era. As my childhood, I played Xbox, PS2, and GameCube all the time. I wish that they had done a little bit more with the character swapping there. There she goes. See that? Maybe it hit just slightly above his armor. So, what does this do? Absolutely nothing. Man, that's a... You're bleeding quite a bit, man. I like how he isn't hurt at all from that. His condition is fine. Yet, you know, if you get poked by a licker or clawed or something, he gets really bad off. Oh crap. I hate those things so much. And there's multiple, oh gosh. Is that even hitting them? Hit the bastards. I can't afford to waste ammo. Now I know that hit. I'm hurt already. Oh, I'm poisoned. I better not take that then until... Oh yeah, that's what the blue herbs counteract. Come on, drop down. There we go. There we go. Didn't use up that much ammo. Is there anything down here that was worth fighting through that for? It's too dark to see inside. There are several bullet holes here. Well, what about the body? I don't want to go near those spiders. There's a body over here, too. Also, it's amazing, but... Oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't get poisoned there. That he could see... He could hear Ada yelling. All the way from way down that hallway. I hate these things. Just die! Don't tell me I'm poisoned now. Yep, I'm poisoned, and I have no way of actually curing myself. The water's flowing too fast for me to cross. A wolf and an eagle are on the... Oh, that's those pin... There we go. Let's hope I don't die now. Is there anything up here? I'll take that. Oh, that's just to cure me of poison. I appreciate the concept, and at the same time... Insert valve handle. Okay, so I need to grab that valve next time I come through, but right now I'll go take care of Ada. So I like the way that there's, you know, multiple areas branching off. So like I said, I don't recall it being this... I feel like they streamlined a lot for the remake, which isn't necessarily a problem. But, you know, when you're making a remake, to me, unless it's necessary or just like something that was so bad nobody wanted it, you should never take content. Okay, so I literally just can't go that way. There's a lot of dead guards here. I'll take those shotgun shells. I'll take the wolf metal. I know where the other metal is, too, so that's good for me. But as I was saying, you know, you should never take away. Like, that was my problem with Resident Evil 3's remake, is the clock tower section. I think there's another section, like 2 versions. Like, Nemesis goes through like 5 stages, or 4 stages, and they took away like 2 of his stages. And to me, that was not... That's not good. You should never take away, only add, or... simplify. You know, if it's like something where you had to go through a 3-stage process to get a key that got you another key to unlock the puzzle that unlocks the key to get to where you're going, then you should always just cut that crap and make it so it's 1 key. You know, that's a fair way of doing it. You know, that's good game design. You should never, though, make something convoluted that takes up way too much of somebody's time or energy or anything like that, you know, or you should never take away from what was the developer's original intention. And I felt like Resident Evil 3 did so much wrong. It simplified, it messed up really bad. Like, the whole line of stars, you want stars, I'll give you stars, was a badass ending to that game with Jill. Instead they had to say, next time take a fucking hint. First off, I don't like ladies cussing. I don't care for swear words myself. I was raised in a very Christian environment. And it's not necessarily because of that I don't like them. I just think that, you know, people tend to swear too much in conversation, and it seems like in some ways a lack of intelligence. I'm not suggesting that everybody who, you know, swears is ignorant or nothing. I'm just saying, when, you know, like if you ever notice, maybe it's because I grew up in Tennessee and a lot of hicks will, you know, just like, well, you know, damn, that there's some bitch was, you know, he's a stupid motherfucker, isn't he? Blah blah blah, and they do that, you know, just strip it off just constantly, and I can't stand that because it really shows ignorance, you know, in that regard. Do you understand? I'm not trying to be offensive to people, but there's a difference between saying a cuss word or two and just using it every breath because you don't really have a better word replacement of it. You know what I mean? Or are you trying to sound edgy? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys will continue to enjoy the series. I think this is about roughly 6.5 hours or 7 hours long per side. I don't think it's, you know, when I looked up on how long to beat, I can't remember how long it took me to beat them, but it's roughly 6 hours. So we got about 2 more episodes, maybe 3 more episodes left, and we're getting through it. Hope you guys are going to continue to enjoy this series. Like I said, the remakes are getting a PS5 upgrade in the next few months, and when they come out, I will do Resident Evil 2, the remake, with Leon, and then we'll do them both with Claire like a year later or so. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening.